Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? How's everyone? We're gonna have a quick chat. We've got a couple of minutes before I mute the microphone. I can see a lot of people are joining in. There are a few in waiting. As you're coming in, if you can just mute your microphone, please, that'll be very helpful. And I will generally mute everyone's microphone later anyway. But if you can just mute your microphone unless you need to say anything. Thank you. By the way, people who are in, if you can check if any of your supporters are having trouble getting in, please let us know. We've got other colleagues waiting, working on the sideline, and they can help getting letting people in as well. We've got two people also co-hosting. They can also help in terms of letting people in. I'm obviously watching out for people as people coming in. We shouldn't have any problem. But if you know your supporters are supposed to be here and they're not here, please check and let me know.
I was going to say
Thank you. Yes, those who haven't muted your microphone, apart from my co-host, if you can all mute your microphone, that'd be very helpful. So we don't want to hear dog barking or your personal noises, which will embarrass you. I'm sure you don't want us to hear any of that. Thank you.
No, I was just going to say, can you see me on the video?
Sorry, is there someone trying to say something to me? Can you just wave your hand?
Well, no, what it is, I'm not on video. I was wondering.
Is it Rajesh?
Yeah, that's me speaking. Yeah.
Right. That is control over to you. If you can look at your, I don't know if you logged in from your mobile or your laptop.
Laptop.
Laptop. Okay. Have a look on your screen. I think usually it's the second icon. There's a camera. It's the shape of a camera, movie camera. If you click on that, usually that will bring the camera on.
Bear with me, hold on.
Yeah, if you just double click on that.
All right. Oh, start. Yeah. Is it start with?
Yeah, it's a shape of a movie camera. You can see that it's like a camera icon. Yeah, if you just click on that, they will come on. Yes, Paul. Good to see you. Waving at me. Good.
Just do it from YouTube.
Where's the phone?
I've just done it. It says call over internet.
Yeah. Just keep your cameras on, please. For now, if you have any issues, not wanting to show your face, no problem. You can do that. It's no problem. But it's good to see people. At least we know who you're speaking to. Let me just check. There's a couple of messages I've got already there. Yeah. No, it's just good messages. Not good. So let me just check before we start. Have we just our key projects? Have we got Rajesh? Yes, we have Rajesh from Guru Ravidas.
That's right. Yes, I'm here.
Do we have a representative from Music 24? Excellent, we have, yes. And do we have a representative from Stopsley Baptist Church? Usually it's Ian. Yeah, I can see Ian Parks there. Yeah. Do we have Olive Tree Church, Mary Hoffman, or someone else? Yeah, we have that. Fantastic. Do we have 21st Century Project, 21st Century Parenting Project, Susan or Eric Rep? Yeah, that's Sana's there. Excellent. Do we have Empowering Education, Amy, or someone representing Amy?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Yes, you're there. You're on there. Excellent. And do we have Friends of Bright Eyes? I saw Yasser there somewhere. Yeah.
I did, right?
Yes, you're there. Yeah, excellent. And do we have Next Generation Youth Theatre? Lauren somewhere?
Don't know if you can
Is
see
Lauren
me.
there? Yeah, yes, you're there. Yeah. You
Thank
changed
you.
position. I saw you in the top of the screen. Now you're gone at the bottom for some reason. There. That's good. And we have Lobia from Success Maker. I've definitely seen her somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, excellent. And do we have Hockwell Ring Boxing Club? Alea? Yes, there you are. And Recovery College, Tony or Kristen? Yeah, you're there. Excellent. Kirsten, I better get the pronunciation right. And Sporting Ring, Paul. Yeah, I saw Paul there earlier. And finally, I think the last project is Dalo Amateur Boxing.
What do you want me to try and get it?
Excellent.
Yeah,
We are-
I'm here.
Yeah?
You got me. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. That's good. Right. So we are ready to go. Thank you very much. Right. So before we start the session off officially, I'd like to introduce our team. So myself, I'm Shahir Uddin. I've been communicating with you through emails and other forms. You must be bored of my name by now. So that's me, and here's my face. And the rest of the team I've got with me today, my co-host is our service manager, Marek Lubelski. Marek, would you like to wave? You'll do a formal talk in a minute. He's somewhere, where are you in the screen?
Hello everyone, great to see you.
Yeah, there is. There's Marek's there. And we also got our CLLD team with us, Shamsu Zaman. Is he here somewhere today? Nicholas, you are there? Nicholas, where are you?
We're here, sure.
Yeah, there you are, Shamsu. Yeah, there you go. Screen there.
Hello.
And Nicholas is also there. So that's our CLLT team. And we have our LAG members. And unfortunately, leader of the council, she isn't with us in this session. She was here in the morning session, but Marek will cover her session in a minute. And we also have two of my other colleagues, Sultan Khan, who you'll see very soon, and Sanjeev Kumar. So that's our team today. And Sandra was working in the morning, but she's taken afternoon off. Marek representing Sandra, and we will see in a minute. So just that you know, we will be recording this session as for our, because of the climate that we are in, we are not having a formal meeting in a community facility. So this meeting will be recorded, and you will be promoted in the council's website later. So if you have any issues with it, so please, you can either self-exclude yourselves by switching your microphone, your camera off. So if you don't want to show your face, not a problem, but your audio will be used. So everything that you say has to be recorded for our purpose. So just a flag up for you for that. Now, your proposed projects have been vetted against the CLLD criteria, and those that are eligible are here to showcase your project and your good work further. All of your projects bring so much positivity in the town, and we are so pleased that you have joined us today to showcase your projects. So how the funding works, funding allocation works. There are two sessions held today. As I mentioned, there was one session in the morning, and this is our afternoon session. Both of the sessions have an allocation of funding separately, and each have a fair chance of winning funding today. As ever, CLLD being a popular grant program, so projects will be allocated funding in this way. Those projects receive most votes will receive full funding. Those in a middle band will receive 75%, and those with the lowest vote will receive 50%. We will try fund as many projects as possible. So how does the process work? This is important for you, those who are voting. Each of you will have a score sheet that we have emailed to you. And in your score sheet, you will see there's 5, 3, and 2. 5 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. And 3 would be partially, and 1 would be attempted. So that's how the criteria of scoring is. So if you decide to score 5 for a project, that will be your top mark, and in another word. And if you decide to give 3, that would be your middle mark, and 1 would be your lowest mark. So you need to just think about what you use for scoring. Top 5 places consider if this project is fully mixed. Now, linkage to the local priorities, building community development and widening involvement, benefits and outcomes for people in 11 CLLD wards, clarity on projects and how it will work and be managed. These would be the project will be the criteria matched on. Each project will go in turn and present 3 minutes, as we explained in our emails. Today we have 14 projects presenting. There will be no questions, so life will be a lot easier for you than normal events that we hold. So straight presentation, and then we move on and we call the next project. Please make sure you record your scoring on the score sheet that we have sent you. That is absolutely essential. After each project presents, please record that. And you will be requested to email that for your voting paper back to us in your way email inbox, which will be again reminded you via our email. After the event, the recording will be uploaded on the LBC's website, and other supporters will have the opportunity to vote. So please encourage your supporters of the project to go onto the website and watch the recording and vote. Vote ends on Sunday, 13th December at 11:55 p.m. So all of that needs to be done before that. We will announce the successful project, allocation of funding, depending on the final votes soon after. The project receive most votes will receive full funding. Those in a middle band, as I explained, will receive 75%, and those in the lower bands will receive 50%. We will try fund as many projects as possible. So this is the criteria this is the process of voting today. Now, in terms of the ground rules, please have the interest in the whole community at heart when you are voting, and vote fairly. Use the scoring guidelines to score projects. Be fair to all groups. Unbiased score. Be careful of unbiased scoring. And what that means is, if you score 5 for your project, and if you score 1 for rest of the community projects, that's not fair play. And be mindful. If you score in that way, not only your vote will not be counted, you'll also have the chance of not even getting score for your own project. So be careful. When you're voting, make sure you vote fairly. So if you give 5, at least to yourself, at least there must be other projects who also deserve 5 scoring. So that's what we meant by when we say fair voting. So one person, one vote for each project. So you should have a voting paper to yourself, and when you send it, make sure that is just one person, one vote, one paper with one postcode. Some people might have multiple residents in one house, and that's not a problem. You can send more people voting, but it has to be different papers, right? Be polite and respectful to everyone. Only one speaker speaks at one time. So if you have the opportunity to mute your mic, but if you need to speak, you will only be obviously going through me. You'll ask me to allow you to speak, and you'll be allowed to speak then. If you don't play by the rules, I don't need to say this. We're all adults here, and I hate to say this. People will be excluded from this group. So please just be mindful. I'm not expecting anyone to challenge us on that. But if people don't listen, they will be asked to leave. Anyone who repeatedly disrupt the meeting and does not play fairly will be locked out, as I said. If you are a resident or you are one of the 2 non-resident nominated to be able to vote by each community group that is presenting a bid today, you are free to vote on all projects. So it's not just one project, you vote for all projects. Please keep on time and have a fantastic day. I will move away soon and I will introduce other people who has a couple of minute slots and they will explain themselves. Now, before we do that, you okay? Before we do that, my colleague's trying to distract me for some reason, so excuse me. So before we move on to the next slot, can I ask everyone just to introduce yourself very quickly, and then Marek will have a slot where he will say what he needs to say. So if you can just be very brief, please, just your name and your organization, and then you'll have the opportunity to present your project. Shall I start by naming first project, and then you can go introducing yourself and just introduce your supporters as well. So if I say Friends of Bright Eyes, Inclusion Matter, if you can introduce yourself.
Hi, afternoon, everyone. My name's Mohammed Yassar, and I'm the manager at Friends of Bright Eyes. I suppose we speak a little bit more about it later on.
And do you have any supporters with you? Would you like to introduce them?
Okay, yeah. So my supporters today are Farhan, I'm sure he's here somewhere, Yusuf, and Tariq, all members of the local community and all very aware of disability and the importance of inclusion in our community.
Thank you, Yasser. Can I have next person then, please? Stopsley Baptist Church.
Yeah, hi, Shahir. This is Ian and Sue from Greenhouse Mentoring, part of Stopsley Baptist. Just one point of clarification. Is it okay for us to do a dual presentation?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Just be mindful, just by the way, please. All presentation is verbal. You just got 3 minutes to talk. No request for any PowerPoint presentation or any other means. It's just talk. So just relax yourself and just.
Yeah, we've got two supporters, Marcus and Katrina.
Thank you. Excellent, Ian. Thank you. Can I have the next project Recovery College, please?
Hello, this is Kirsten Deer from Recovery College, and my supporters are Tony Isles, Tara, Curtis, and Ivor.
Thank you. Next one, 21st Century Parenting. Rukhsana, you need to unmute your mic.
Hi, sorry. Yeah, we're from 21st Century Parenting, and we will discuss our project later. And our supporters is Mr. Khan from the Chiltern Learning Trust.
Excellent, thank you. And can I have Shri Guru Ravidas Sangha?
Yeah, hi, my name's Rajesh. I'm representing Shri Guru Ravidas Sangha. Our supporters today are, I've got Yash Kumar, Mark Mason, and Pajano Sondi. Thanks very much.
Thank you, excellent, that's great. And can I have Luton Community Ballet?
Yeah, hi there. My name is Melanie. I'm the teacher and director of the Luton Community Ballet.
Melanie, sorry, we can't hear you. It's echoing very much. Can you really? Yeah, use the microphone closer if you don't mind. Sorry. We can hardly hear you, Melanie.
Oh, okay. Is that any better?
It's echoing terribly for some reason. If you don't mind, probably just lean forward, speak closer to the microphone.
Is that any better?
It's not very good, so you probably need to sort that problem out before you do present your project. Because if it comes like this, it's quite distorted for some reason. Try speak now, see if it makes any difference. Let's try once more.
I can't
Melanie.
eat much more.
This is better, Melanie.
In my
Okay, we'll try move away, Melanie, but there is a distortions coming from your camera for some reason. If you could try solve it, it will help you when you present your project, because you do want to share information about your projects and everybody needs to hear what you're saying. Okay. Is there any supporters with you, Melanie?
I'm Melanie from the Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
It's echoing terribly. If you got more than one device, I would suggest if you can switch off other devices, just use one device. If you got your TV on or any other devices, switch them off. Okay, let's move on to the next person, please. Can I have Empower in Education?
Hiya, yes. My name's Kiran and I am representing Empowering Education. My supporters are Shelby and Lado.
Excellent. That was very loud and clear. Can I have next one, Next Generation Youth Theatre, please?
Hello, my name's Lauren. I work with Next Generation Youth Theatre, NGYT for short, and we run dance and drama opportunities for Luton, with young people in Luton, and I'm here with Luke and Jason supporting me.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Success Makers Education. Next project.
Hi, my name is Lobia and I'm supporting Success Makers today. My supporters are Yasin, Sabah and Navida. Afia, sorry.
Thank you. Can we have Dalo Amateur Boxing, if someone is here?
Yeah, hi there. My
Hello,
name's
Mohsin.
Mohsin. Hi, how you
See you,
doing?
Mohsin.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, that's
How
better.
about now? Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm head of Dalo Boxing Club, and I should have a couple of boxers who are supporting me today in the
Excellent.
meeting.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Can we have Olive Tree Church?
Hi, my name's Mary. I represent the Olive Tree Church in this particular project, and I have Helen and Roger with me today.
Excellent. Thank you, Mary. Can we have Hockle Ring Boxing Club, please?
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle and I'm representing Hockle Ring, and Kat will be joining us shortly.
Excellent. Thank you. Healthy Minds Luton, please.
Hello, my name is Shazia Afzal. I'm the Director of Healthy Minds Luton, and my supporters are Asma and Naina today.
Thank you. And finally, Sporting Links Bets CIC.
Hello. Hello everyone, my name is Paul Webb from Sporting Links, and hopefully some people will come to join us soon.
Yes, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Mohsin, would you like to just mute your microphone? Thank you. That's great. Excellent. Excellent. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. Can I just ask Merrick to speak for a couple of minutes before we start the project presentations?
Thank you, Shahir, and thanks to everyone for turning up today. It's fantastic to see you all here. As Shahir...
Sorry, Merrick. Can I just ask people to keep your microphone muted? I can see there's a couple of people. I'm going to name and shame you in a minute. If you don't, thank you. Thank you, Merrick.
Yeah, thank you, Shahir. So, and thanks again, everyone, for coming along today. It's amazing to see you all here. What a testament to Luton's community. Councillor Simmons can't be here today. She's got another appointment, so she sends her apologies. But she's asked us just to say a few words on her behalf and to emphasise that your efforts are so appreciated all the way through this difficult time we've had, and going forward now to enable communities to access the amazing projects that you offer, and that's what this whole programme is all about. This is the first time we've done it online, so please excuse us for little bits of rough edges and clunkiness, but we hope to get better over time. Clearly, this is a great way to engage, to involve, to hear about what you do, and for everyone to get to know what everyone else is doing. That's always part of what our participatory budgeting programme is all about. This is the third year of community-led local development grants. The first time that we've done this online, though. Up to now, almost £2 million has been committed, and over 5,000 people have participated and benefited from the programme. So it's something that I know Councillor Simmons will want us to say that we're really proud of in Luton, and the team, Shamsers, Nicholas, and the community development team with Shahir, Sanjeev, and Sultan have made great efforts and with yourselves to make it happen. This is the next stage of it, and we're so excited to see what comes out of this and the projects that you will be delivering as a result. 2 more years to run, so there's plenty more we can do to improve and widen the benefit to people, and that really is what it's about, is reaching out to those people who really need these kind of projects to help them with skills, help them to access jobs, help them with all the things that you do. Participatory budgeting is very much about everyone getting involved. So you'll all have a vote, your supporters will have a vote, and we're going online to see and encourage other members of the community to vote as well. And that's how it should be. It should be about everybody having a say, everyone influencing the decision, and we as a community working together to get the best results. Shahir's explained what will happen next. So check the Luton Borough Council website. And just a few flags that Councillor Simon and Sandra asked me to mention. The COVID-19 Luton Community Action Group is, as you know, a really important resource for us at the moment on Facebook Live. We'll put the link in the communication that comes out of this meeting. There's currently some work on celebrating Christmas. Despite everything, you know, we want to find ways to celebrate this time together. So that's going to be happening, and a whole set of activities like virtual afternoon tea parties and carol concerts will be happening. Unfortunately, we can't offer you tea and samosas here, but we're looking forward to the time when we can get back together as well and do that. But thanks to you all again, and thanks again from Councillor Simmons. I'll hand you back to the team to end the event.
I'm very sorry, can I just interrupt quickly?
Just bear with me, just 1 minute, mate. Thank you, Marek. Just really appreciate that. Just as part of the introductions, I think there's one project we missed out, we didn't get to hear of, is Music 24. Is someone here from Music 24?
Shahir, yes, thank you very much.
Sorry, Graham, sorry to miss you out.
That's okay. My name's Graham Davis. I'm here and with two supporters, Tom and Simon, and we'll be talking about our project, Mind Our Music. Thank you.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you, appreciate that. Sorry, Tom, you were trying to say something, were you?
I'm just trying to interrupt to say that you needed to mention Music 24, but you've done it anyway, so thank you.
Okay, thanks, Tom, thank you. All right, gentlemen, ladies, if you can just keep your microphone on the mute and get ready to introduce your projects. And my colleague Sultan Khan next will take you through the next slot, and then we'll do the other two slots we got left. So I leave now for my colleague to take over, and we're using the same chair, so you'll see us getting up and going and another person coming.
You logged in?
Because we didn't want to change the scenery. We're not using another
How are you going to vote?
Laptop or anything, because we try to minimize disruptions as possible. There's one person, Dr. Yasin, needs to mute your microphone. We can hear everything that you're saying. We don't want to hear your business affairs.
Well, anyway, you just mark one you want.
Yeah. Can you just mute your microphone, please? Right. Okay, Sultan, over to you. Thank you very much.
Now, if I want, what's 1% of 191?
Hi, good afternoon to everyone, and it's a pleasure to see you all today. This is an exciting time we've all been looking forward to, where organizations actually showcase their all deserving projects. There is a short guideline in relation to the presentations. Every group will actually do a presentation for maximum 3 minutes. I'll be actually timing yourselves. And when 2 minutes have passed, I'll give you a gentle nudge really as a reminder. As Shahir said, there are no questions in relation to any presentation. So just feel at ease to reflect on the pertinent points that you want to cover as part of your presentation. So as part of the projects, now I will call the first project to do their presentation, namely Friends Up Right Eyes, Inclusion Matters. So can we have the first project, please?
Thanks, Sultan. As I've introduced, my name is Mohammed Yassar. I'm here for Friends of Bright Eyes. Quick background on the organization. We are a local registered charity, been around for over 25 years, and we support individuals with disabilities. The project I'm here to speak about today is our Inclusion Matters project, which is essentially adult learning opportunities to create carers for special needs within Luton. Outcomes that we want to achieve include improving learners' employability by creating opportunities for people to become trained carers, but with meaningful experience. So not just sitting at the laptop or in a training center, getting hands-on experience within our setting, working with individuals with needs. So putting that training to practice and coming out of that process, a skilled, experienced carer. And going into settings like, for example, our local special needs schools, our local care homes and taking that experience with them. We also want to improve and promote inclusion, so more people within the community know about how to support children and young adults with special needs and adults with special needs. And we also want to provide access to learning opportunities for individuals with special needs themselves, so supported learning within our setting. Just quickly touching on some of the things that we provide is training in areas such as safeguarding and child protection, obviously very important. Things like autism awareness, behavior management, personal care, even mental health awareness. Some of the needs that we work with within the setting and the sort of experience that people will gain will be things like supporting individuals with cerebral palsy, autism, ADHD, Down syndrome, developmental delay, epilepsy, and much more. And it's all in a supported environment, so they have experienced individuals and learning mentors helping support them through that pathway, and you don't have to have any experience. And we have a wide array of individuals, especially over the years, who have come through us with zero experience and have gained those skills, and then have gone on to meaningfully put them to practice, working in our local special needs schools, working in care homes, and supporting individuals within the community. Just quickly touching on the cost areas, the sort of things that we're going to cover with this funding, and we're hoping to cover with this funding, includes having a dedicated learning coordinator to take these guys through that pathway, purchasing the training resources, including training provider costs for external training, and now something that we're all going to experience, the cost of PPE, which I'm sure for you guys, it's becoming an increasing cost. And lastly, venue costs to run the activities and provide the training for our individuals.
Yeah, 1 minute left, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I'll spend the last bit of time that I have left talking about some of the numbers that we want to achieve. We want to speak about, we want to provide opportunities for over 20 individuals to access learning with us. We want to provide 10 individuals with further learning opportunities, and we can work with them to access training with Skills for Care, and they're a national body who work with the Department for Health and Social Care, and so they get accredited training, and they can achieve something called a care certificate, which means that they'll meet a particular standard. And hopefully what that means is within our community, we have more skilled carers with the types of skills that they need to support the needs and the demands of the care system within our community.
Thank you. Yep.
So my 3 minutes up.
Thank you for the presentation. If those people who are eligible to vote, if they can kindly cast their vote, as my colleague said, to score either 5, 3, or 1. And as Merrick stipulated, you go be very objective in your scoring as well, please. Yeah, just be mindful of that. So I'll just give you a moment for that, and then I'll call the next project up as well for presentation. Okay, I'll call the second project, which is Stopsley Baptist Church Greenhouse Mentoring.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Sue.
And I'm Ian.
And we're managers of Greenhouse Mentoring. People sometimes ask us what Greenhouse Mentoring does.
So, what is greenhouse mentoring? Do we grow plants?
No, not quite. We provide quality trained screen volunteers from various different backgrounds who choose to meet with, mentor and help referred young people in Luton.
So we like to help young people grow then?
Yes, and we don't charge at all, so it's available to everyone, whatever their financial position.
Do we only help young people?
No, we actually have found that the volunteers who we've been training have also been helped. Having that opportunity to mentor in the community has helped them to meet their goals and means they can get a reference from well-respected organisation working with schools, social services and health services in Luton.
Yeah, since we began 20 years ago, we've trained over 860 volunteers from the community, and we've had nearly 1,500 young people being referred, and many of the volunteers who come to us want to give something back to the community. In terms of where they come from, at the moment we've got about 208 supporters, and 91 of those are from CLLD wards, and of those mentees that we've got at the moment, 232 are from the CLD wards.
Good. And how do we know that it works?
Well, each year we run a questionnaire of all of our young people and our volunteers as well. So we know that it works because we've spoken to them. For example, in 2019, 100% of our young people said they felt more confident about their future since joining GHM, and 93% said their confidence had actually improved. And as far as volunteers are concerned, 90% said that their confidence had improved as well. So what would this grant do? We're looking for a grant of 4,900 to fund 40 outputs to train and screen 20 volunteers from the CLD wards, and also to help a further 20 young people in these wards. And also we're going to look to see if we can engage with organisations in the wards around us that are CLLD, Crawley, Round Green and Hightown,
1 minute, yeah.
to kickstart similar schemes in their areas as well.
Yes, we need that because we just can't manage to help everyone.
And in particular, the objectives of CLLD that we're trying to meet is enhancing adult skills and education and helping with the relief of poverty in terms of helping young people make the best of themselves.
So please help us to keep helping volunteers and young people in Luton. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for the presentation. And as I stated before, if people can cast their vote. Can I also add one more pertinent point, please? For those projects who are presenting, if they can actually specify which CLLD ward specifically that they are delivering the project. I know there are 11 wards, but it would help if you can specify that. Thank you. Yep, I'll call the next project, which is recovery change, food and mood.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kirsten Deer. I'm from the Recovery College, which is part of the East London NHS Foundation Trust and part of the University of Bedfordshire Partnership. So what we do is we provide free workshops for people who live and work in Bedfordshire to improve their health and well-being outcomes. We provide a range of courses, but this specific course around food and mood is something that we really feel very passionately about, because we know that what you eat affects how you live and how you feel in your own mental well-being, whether you've got diagnosed mental health conditions or not. So that's our project that we're doing. We plan to produce the project right across and allow people to be able to cook online or be able to cook within a community setting. So it will cover all the different wards. We will target adults providing a meal that they cook together and share together. We want 3 groups of people with 10 learners per group. The courses will last for 6 sessions. They'll cook together, eat together, and then they'll learn together, because they'll have other guest speakers coming in talking about growing your own food, shopping, stretching your money, shopping on a budget, utilising leftovers so that we've got less waste, and also that you don't spend so much money on food and throw so much food away. And we'll introduce participants to local services. So the project lasts beyond the lifetime of the sessions that they attend, because they'll be given the opportunity and the introductions into accessing the things that make them feel good, get them included in other projects and feel connected and meet with people. Because there'll be a diverse group of people right across Luton, it will bring together the community. And finally, we'll produce a recipe book with them, with some budgeted menus, so that if you're on a low income, you can still manage to feed yourself and have that continued access to learning and services. Thank you. Finally, the key points on our projects is it focuses on the local need. Luton has a high rate of poor health comes through dietary related conditions, and we want to reduce that by helping people make healthier choices and help them manage their well-being in lots of interesting different ways for them. But why food and mood? Well, it brings community development and widens involvement in other community groups. It will be based in a community venue with options to do on Zoom if people want it. It will partner up with other community groups and organisations, and it will support well-being through connecting people with local projects in the community. And that's why we are trying to put this project together, because we want it to last beyond the 6 weeks.
Thank you. That's exactly 3 minutes. Yes, if you can kindly cast your vote again, please, shall we? Finish that again, bearing in mind that you're fair in your approach. And these all are deserving, exciting projects, as you can hear. I'll pass you on to the next project, which is Music 24, Mind Our Music.
Hello, my name's Graham Davis, I've already said, and my supporters are Simon and Tom. We're here to bid for a funding grant from CCLD of £5,000 under the theme of enhancing adult skills and education. We're all from the Mind Our Music group, which is run by Music 24, which is a Luton-based charity. The group supports the health and well-being of the participants through expressive music making. This improves and maintains their recovery, enabling them to play an active role within their community. Just prior to the lockdown, we were in discussions with Resolutions, the main drug and alcohol service in the town, to explore a new working partnership. This would offer a broader support group that encompasses mental health issues, as well as people recovering from drug and alcohol addictions. This is significant as often these issues are connected. Through helping people to work together and develop their ability to express themselves through a creative medium, we can gain a greater understanding of themselves. This can lead to acceptance of who they are and how, by working with others, they can discover new ways of supporting their own mental health. It also enhances their self-confidence, improves how they relate to and work with others, and gives them their emotion expression a clear structure that's highly beneficial when coping with strong emotional states, stress and anxiety, which are common issues with these clients. It provides a feeling of being part of something wider than themselves, part of a new family. Since the lockdown, the group has continued their weekly sessions via Zoom. They've also set up a new WhatsApp group so that they can keep in touch with one another, and this has led to them continuing to build their relationships and trust in one another. They're now sharing not just their musical ideas, but their other creative pursuits, and this has included art and poetry. And I'd just like to quickly read just one poem that one of the members of the group, that is Pam, has written, and it was inspired by autumn. In autumn, green turns to brown, the fading summer discards its gown, and harvest gathered safely in, winter frost and snow begin. So an old man starts to ail, memories of summer start to fail, but a seed is growing neath the snow, what it will bring he does not know. At the end of a long cold day, he closes his eyes, is carried away, a contented smile on his lips, spring now at his fingertips. Being part of this group also offers the chance of being a part of a wider Music 24 organisation. We work with a variety of client groups in a number of settings. There's also significant admin and fundraising work that's going on. All of this means that there are numerous opportunities for volunteering and helping out. This gives people a chance to experience getting back into a more work-like Over the last 2 years, we've had about 20 people working with us on this project, and we've heard that one of our previous volunteers went on to work with the NHS and has now just been promoted to a senior management position. We hear the phrase, you can still have a good and meaningful life despite living with mental health condition. At Music 24 and Mind Our Music, we begin the process of making it happen. Thank you.
Thank you. That's really good. Really appreciate that. Yep, if you can, people can cast their vote as appropriate, please. I'll call the next project, which is 21st Century Parenting, Engaging Teenagers Program.
Hi, everyone. I'm Suzanne, and this is Roxana. Roxana gives a wave. Our backgrounds are in education, social services, the youth vending service. We've got over 15 years of experience of working with teenagers and parents. So I want to start by putting a question out to you all so we can all wake up a bit. So do you agree that the pandemic has had a detrimental effect on the mental health of teenagers and also relationships with their parents? If you could please answer by using your reaction button on Zoom or just put your hand in the air. Okay, yeah, we've got quite a lot of hands up. Oh, we've got reaction button. And then, oh, a few more, yeah. Okay, the next question. Do you feel more should be done to reduce negative peer pressure, gang culture, knife crime, and antisocial behavior in our community? Again, reaction buttons or raise your hands. Okay, yeah, that's everybody. Okay, so we are 21st Century Parenting. Our primary goal is to support parents and teenagers to manage their stress and also get the best out of the challenging teenagers. So I'm going to pass you over to Roxana now, who's going to tell you a bit about our project.
Hi, our project will involve delivering training to teenagers and to parents at Denby High School or Chiltern Academy, targeting the South and Biscuit wards, but will be open to parents from other 11 wards as well. Our first program for teenagers is designed to build family relationships, decrease conflict, and equip the youth with skills to resist such things like peer pressure, gang culture, knife crime, and avoid risky behaviour, thus reducing antisocial behaviour in the community. This program also, we want to give teenagers a healthy, positive outlook, positive future orientation, and a belief that they have the ability to fulfill their goals and aspirations. Our second program is for parents of teenagers, and this will raise awareness, provide resources, and allow parents, parents with the safe space and opportunity to develop the skills to deal with the challenging teenage behaviour. Thank you.
Okay, so what are the benefits of our program? So it reduces stressful parenting, improves mental health, improves family relationships, and also equips parents with the knowledge and skills of dealing with challenging behaviour. All our parents that have ever attended our programs recommend it to others. I'm now going to pass you on to Mr. Khan, who's an associate head teacher at Tawny High School for Boys, to tell you about the impact of our program on our teenagers. Over to you, Mr. Khan.
Thank you very much. In terms of our school experience with 21st century parenting, a group of vulnerable parents were offered the opportunity to participate in the program. The workshops were led by experts focusing on issues such as teenage brain development, setting boundaries, anger management, self-esteem, and self-care. Finally, our post-project evaluations indicated that a majority of parents felt upskilled and empowered. Staff noticed a huge improvement in most students' ability to self-regulate their emotions in class. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate your presentation. If people can cast their vote as appropriate, please. As I said, be mindful of being fairness in your casting of the votes. Thank you. I'll call the next project, which is Shri Guru Ravidas Sangat. Their project is called Digital Inclusion.
Yes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rajesh, and I am representing the Shri Guru Ravidas Sangha. We're based in the South Ward here in Luton Town Centre. I'm here today to present our digital inclusion project. The Shri Guru Ravidas Sangha is a small establishment based in Cardigan Street, Luton. We're not just an institution for worship. We provide support and activities for all our members and patrons, including the Over 50s Lunch Club, regular health seminars, carer support initiatives, form filling and passport services. In the past, we've provided cross-community cooking classes, language classes, both in English and Punjabi, first aid courses, women's keep fit, yoga classes for men and women, other social events, including our annual New Year's Eve party, which have been all incredibly successful events. Our project, Digital Inclusion, will be predominantly aimed at the 50 to 60-year-old age bracket of the local community. We aim to build their confidence and make them competent in IT whilst improving their employment prospects and making them tech savvy. With the current COVID pandemic and lockdown, many elderly people have been confined to their homes, which in turn has led to social isolation and health issues. Many elderly people lack IT skills, which is limiting their communication opportunities. We aim to break down these barriers and give them the ability to become confident computer users. Tasks such as being able to send and receive emails, understanding current social media such as Skype, Facebook, and being able to use WhatsApp app, being able to differentiate between spam, malicious emails, and online fraud. All these essential topics are going to be covered in our classes. The project is open to all members of the community and will run for a year, from January 2021 to December 2021. There'll be a total of 26 people in the classes. We have 2 8-week sessions in IT classes for 14 people. We'll have 1 8-week session in social media, internet for 6 people, and 1 8-week session in e-safety for 6 people. We intend to market the course through the usual social avenues, such as word of mouth and advertising at the local job centre, libraries, and faith groups and beyond.
1 minute left.
Our aims and objectives for this project, inclusion project, are to build individuals' self-esteem and confidence in IT and improve people's quality of life. We feel the project is important, and particularly for the elderly, being due to the current lockdown has an adverse effect on people's lifestyles. The social isolation and knock-on effects in mental health have had a detrimental effect in the community and people's lives in general. The support we offer can help break down barriers and make IT more accessible. Better communication skills can improve people's lives and give them the access to a bigger social network, which should make them more enthusiastic and more optimistic in their day-to-day daily lives. And if the current lockdown is extended, we still have the necessary resources and volunteers to move the classes online so they're still accessible to everybody. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Thanks for the presentation. Appreciate that. If people can cast their vote as well, please, as appropriate. I'll call the next project, which is 7th project, called Luton Community Ballet. And the project is called Luton Community Ballet as well.
Hi there.
Hiya.
I hope you can hear me better this time. I had to restart. I hope that's okay now.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Excellent. Well, let's go then. What comes to mind when you think about ballet? Do you think of the music married with the emotion through the movements of the body? Well, as an ex-ballet dancer myself, coming from Germany, I find ballet mesmerizing and I couldn't imagine life without it. But I also know about the privileged crowd who either dances or watches the beautiful art form of classical ballet, and that even extends to ballet classes for adult amateurs. I don't know how you feel, but when I look at the advertisements for the Royal or Bolshoi Ballet and see the magical scenes and elaborate costumes, I want to be in the theatre and see the performance live. But in reality, most of us are weighing up the costs of the tickets, including the costs of transport, getting to London, and so on, and end up being denied the joyful emotions of this spectacle. This formed an idea. I wanted to put on a ballet performance with people that never had the chance to get involved before. Before I knew it, the Luton Community Ballet was born. As you can imagine, when the Luton Community Ballet put on their first performance at the Hightown Community Centre in Luton for £5 a ticket, both dancers and audience fell in love with the classical ballet art. As you can imagine, COVID-19 affected the Luton Community Ballet as it has performing arts. We can no longer afford studio hire. We now take class and rehearse via Zoom. In a studio, we had walk-in custom. We could show our community spirit, danced with everyone, regardless of their background, age, experience, fitness level, size, gender, whatever. Everybody was welcome. We are determined not to let this stop us. We have fun and a shared connection over what we love. The physical and mental well-being this kind of activity brings gives us passion, not only in dancing, also in life. Don't take my word for it, though. I'd like to take the opportunity to share why the Luton Community Ballet is important to some of our dancers. Marcel, 47. I'm going to speak for you now. Having the opportunity to put a smile on friends, families, and strangers' faces when performing is priceless and hopefully inspiring, he says. Helen, 36, says, I have only been doing ballet since January, and in that time I have made some great friends, built up my confidence by doing something I never thought I could do. Casey, 43, says, ballet is usually for the more privileged. The Luton Community Ballet
1 minute to go.
Barriers of class and has enabled me to cross paths with people I may have never met otherwise. Rebecca, 46, says, the Luton Community Ballet is important for my own well-being. It's a time to escape from the stress of real life and dance with people who have become friends to me. Carolyn, 58, says, the Luton Community Ballet has given me a huge confidence boost. I'm learning a new skill at my age. And last year I performed in public, something I thought I'd never do. I've made new friends and the class has improved my mental and physical health. So it is difficult to find affordable adult ballet classes. Personally, I never quite understood why this should be any different than a five-a-side football training, right? Funding would mean that we can be reborn. We can dance outside of our living rooms again, rehearse together again, and have new people involved again. And we are rehearsing for our Cinderella performance right now, and with a studio, which we don't have now, but if we had, we could get this show on stage and perform for you all again. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for Marcel, Rebecca, Casey, and Wanda for supporting today.
Thank you. Thanks for the presentation. Appreciate that. And if people can kindly cast their vote, and we're almost halfway through, so we're making really good progress. I hope you're enjoying it as well. And I'm going to just pass it back on to Shohir, who will take you through the rest of the 8 projects. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Sultan. That was really good.
Right. So can I call the next project then? So yeah, the next project is Empowering Education, and the group in Empowering Education. The project is also Empowering Women and Empowering Men. That's the project name. So here you are, and here is the 3 minutes. Thank you.
Hello everyone, hope you're all well and staying safe. My name is Kiran and I recently started to support the amazing work Empowering Education are doing to support the local community. The main focus, which is empowering women from Black, Asian minority community. Some of the things that they're offering their clients, the services, which are how to register with the council websites, how to log on to the school system, how to apply for universal credits, how to navigate around the gov.uk website, and how to create own emails and upload documents. Now, we all know how frustrating it can be when you're struggling. So imagine not knowing how to do mandatory things online. Empowering Education's aim is to educate and empower women and families so that they're able to support each other by gaining knowledge from our workshops. So we are currently delivering COVID-safe sessions and are supporting clients to get online and to be able to become confident users digitally. So in these testing times, they feel that the support is available. So during these difficult times, a lot of services were obviously drifting to online. We felt this panic. We felt the panic that this created, and after speaking to our clients, we realized that they were already nervous, and this pandemic has further created nervousness of missing out on day-to-day things which were now taken over by online services. So in a nutshell, clients are panicking due to language and digital barriers, and as our clients are from deprived areas, they were panicking as they were unable to understand about the online services. So what we aim to do is we aim to train these individuals on becoming more digitally aware. We aim to ensure that no one is left behind digitally, and we hope to include everyone by empowering them with digital skills.
You have a minute left.
We are aware of the categories that we would most likely come across. So it's socially inactive women, women from Asian backgrounds who come from withdrawn cultures, and elderlies who have next to no digital skills. Now, we are already working in partnership with 10 local schools and community centres to offer them our flexible outreach service. Our project will be different as it will not be in a classroom or cohort learning. It'll all be informal, and then we'll have practical workshops, and it'll all be at the pace of the learners. Each workshop will have between 12 to 15 learners with a tutor and a volunteer to teach. We are already part of a successfully and completed digital divide program where we target the poverty spiral and exterminate digital poverty. We've already handed out digital devices out to quite a lot of people. Now, we're also able to provide this kind of experience to committed learners. So what we do is we provide voluntary work experience, to committed learners. So at the end of all this, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So they have something to look forward to. So voluntary work experience is another thing that we offer once they're on board with us and are digitally inclusive. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Thank you. Your time's over.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Can I ask everyone to cast your vote as requested? Thank you. Excellent. I feel quite guilty shouting in the middle and remind you if you're 1 minute over. I wish there was a sound I could make. I apologize, I have to do this. Okay, so the next project, please. Can we have Next Generation Youth Theatre? And I think Lauren's going to speak. Are you Lauren?
Yes, hello, I'm here.
Hiya, Lauren.
Hello, so my name is Lauren from Next Generation Youth Theatre CIC. We run dance, theatre and arts projects and opportunities for young people in Luton and also the wider community. Now I'm here to talk to you about our project Up Our Street Pop-Up. Now, Up Our Street Pop-Ups started in 2019, and we created this. It was born out of us working in the Northwest Luton community, mainly the Leagrave, Lucy, Northwell and Sunder Park wards, where we were constantly told the young people wanted to attend our sessions, but they couldn't access them for various reasons, whether it be travel or other means. So we were like, right, well, we'll bring the opportunity to you. It's been running from April 2019, and so far we've engaged over 600 participants from the CLLD wards I've previously mentioned over spring and summer last year. All events are free or pay what you like to ensure that young people can access enriching experiences. Now, let me just go to, I have made a slide, so I'm going to refer to that here. So in terms of environmental activities and social injustice, we will run a series of art workshops and writing workshops with Halima Ali. And Halima is a fantastic local activist, artist, public speaker and campaigner. And the workshops will focus on using creative methods of art and writing to give a platform to say what young people want to say and need to say in response to personal experiences of social injustice, which we feel is important. A positive future and discussing hopes, dreams and aspirations, which is very important in this COVID-19, and spoken word exercises with the theme of social injustice, climate change and climate justice. We will also run sports and physical activity sessions, in particular free running with Spiral Free Run and parkour workshops, and commercial dance workshops with Luton dance artist Bronte James. Really, its health and well-being is really important.
1 minute left.
Encourages resilience, teamwork and building confidence and self-esteem. This project will reach CLLD goal 4 and 6 to increase volunteer opportunities as well. Volunteering is an integral part of Up Our Street. It's skills and training and development to understand the meaning of community and impact of helping one another and role modelling, to see how community sessions are run and to help set up and pack down materials, giving key skills on how an event can be run from start to finish, assisting leaders and artists in facilitation and evaluation materials, but also helping other people take part in the workshops. The experience they can gain will help them for employment in the arts, events, and also beyond. A sense of achievement and ownership can increase confidence and self-esteem for those as well. We wish to showcase Luton as a place to belong and feel proud of. The theme for the programme is belonging, to show communities that it is a basic right for us to feel safe and find an activity that they love with like-minded people from the community, but also community cohesion. Thank you.
Sorry, thank you.
That's fine.
Thank you. Can I ask everyone to cast a vote for Lauren, please, and her project? Thank you. Right. Next project, please. Can we have Success Maker Education, please?
Hi everyone, my name is Lobia, and Success Makers, we are a community-based organisation who are supporting people from deprived areas of Luton, especially the Biscot ward, as this is where we are based. We would like to deliver practical workshops to parents to help them cope with digital skills, especially understanding of the school system. Our workshops will help them with confidence building, becoming digitally included, learn English and value of education, understand the school curriculum and the importance of homework and obviously homework clubs. We believe we will be able to empower our parents and vulnerable members of the community so they become more independent and confident. During the pandemic, most of the vulnerable parents with low skills, especially when it came to digital skills, suffered. We will also signpost learners to other organisations such as, obviously, when it comes to their health and well-being. So we are working with other organisations in the community. Most of our parents struggle to support their children during the first lockdown due to having very little knowledge of online learning. We had a lot of our parents who were coming back to us who needed support in terms of learning how to log on. So we will be offering them practical workshops on emails, how to access online services, how to access obviously homework for the children, how to support them. Through this project, we will also be making the parents aware of other services that are available locally, especially obviously on health and well-being, because I think with the second lockdown, with this pandemic, a lot of people struggled with sort of their mental health and well-being as well. I think for us, even today, to be on Zoom is sort of a privilege in terms of, you know, we're able to log in and out of digital skills. We know how to use our smartphones. We know how to obviously contact family and friends. But the parents...
You have a minute left, sorry.
So the parents that we're supporting were unable to do a lot of things online, and it was really, really frustrating in terms of where they couldn't even apply for any services online. So our project will be run over 12 weeks. Majority of it is done online, and some of it will be classroom-based learning as well. So again, we are supporting digital inclusion in the deprived areas of Luton and the Biscot ward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You finished 30 seconds before your time. Excellent. Can I ask everyone to utilize this time to cast your vote, please? Thank you. Right, the next project then, please. Can we have Dallo Amateur Boxing?
Yeah, hi there. Yeah, hi. So
Yeah,
like
hi,
I said
Chris,
earlier,
carry on.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, sure thing. Fine. Yeah. So like I said earlier, my name's Mohsin, and I'm head of Dallo Boxing Club. We've been operating for over 12 years in the community, and our main focus is really trying to tackle kind of social issues in the community. So we're trying to benefit the community as a whole, and we're open to everybody. We've been working alongside the community, especially the youth, for to try and tackle antisocial behaviour, obesity, and mental health. Our aim's always been to nip the problem in the bud. So we try to focus on young people and instill good values within them, good core values. We want to start a project to do with this COVID-19 lockdown. We're seeing like an increased number of mental health issues and cases in our community. So we want to focus on mental health. So our campaign wants to tackle mental health head on. To do that, we need to kind of expand our services, expand our equipment, and raise our club profile. And to do that, it involves a lot of marketing costs and also investment into the club's infrastructure. So for us to do this, we need to actually expand the team and get more people on board. Currently, we're working as a non-profit organization. So everyone within the club works as a volunteer and gives their free time in the evenings, 3 days a week, to come and help the community, give something back. So we're going to need to expand the team, invest in new equipment, and obviously we want to focus on a marketing campaign that's going to attract more people to the club so we can benefit a wider range of people. So, I mean, about the benefits of boxing, we all know that boxing benefits the community in a lot of different ways. And it's been proven to reduce some of these things I mentioned, some of these issues that we have in the community. I know since this lockdown's happened, there's been a rise in the number of cases of young people being referred to youth offending. That's from speaking to people in the council. So there's a strong correlation between us.
We have a minute left, sorry.
Between us being closed and crime increasing. So what we really want to do is expand our profile, like I said, get more people into the club, get new equipment, and try to work alongside the council a lot more to bring more people into the club and hopefully benefit the community as a whole. I think boxing is very important in terms of allowing people to channel their energy and use their time in a beneficial way rather than using it in the wrong way and getting themselves involved in the wrong things. So yeah, to summarize, we rely on funding like this and support like this. We don't generate any massive profits as a boxing club. We're there for the community. We're run by hardworking people.
Thank you.
So we do rely on these funds. Thanks.
Thank you, Mohsin. Excellent. I feel I put pressure on people when I say a minute left. I apologize. So this is it. That's Dallo Boxing Club. Can I ask you to cast your vote now, please? Thank you. Thank you. Can I have the next project then, please? It's Olive Tree Church. And I think, Mary, are you speaking? You need to unmute your mic.
Yes,
Mary.
yeah,
Thank you, Mary.
Thanks. Hi, everyone. I feel very blessed to be here. I'm privileged to have worked in the Biscot ward area for the last almost 6 years now. And in that time, I've run lots of interfaith activities for women and children. Of course, we've all been hit badly with this COVID, and it's made me think about our health. Of course, the government has talked a lot about staying well and losing weight and exercising, which a lot of you other guys are interested in too. So I came up with an idea for a private gym sessions. This would enable the women who are quite overweight, who have diabetes and high blood pressure and other problems, to come into a setting that would be all COVID restrictions, because we don't know how long this thing will go on for. It'll all be safe, and they could exercise and lose weight. And the idea of this program is also to provide 3 different areas. So there will be a personal program that just fits this particular woman, the woman that comes in, and they will have a personal trainer with them to guide them. Then there will be another very small exercise class, again done within the restrictions. And there'd also be a time to meet, to have be a weigh-in and to be educated on maybe some different ideas for cooking, a listening ear. There's a lot of people feeling quite down at this time, obviously, so for their mental health, given some guidance and signposting to the right groups. I'm actually quite excited by some of the others who have said things they're doing. I'd like to work with Kristen with her food and a few of the other ones that came up today. Yeah, just really helping them. I believe this education will not only help the women that come to the group, but also the mother-in-laws and the rest of the family as they address the obesity issues in the whole family. And of course, we want people to live longer. We don't want any more people to die in these communities. We are tired of that, and we really want to see this, this obesity sorted out and people live longer. So that's why I've suggested this gym, and why I've gone for that, for more equipment, for the personal trainers and for hall hire, and really looking forward to being able to give this opportunity. I've got people on a wait list already. I've got quite a few women who are raring to go to do this. So hoping to be able to run this in the new year.
Thank you, Mary. Can I ask everyone to cast your vote for Mary? That's Olive Tree Church. Thank you. Can we have the next projects then, please? Can we have Hockwell Ring Boxing Club? You need to unmute your mic, Michelle. Michelle, just unmute your mic. We can't hear you.
I'm doing.
That's it. We can
Sorry,
hear
it just takes a moment.
Yeah.
Just took a minute.
Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm a coach and also chair of Hockwell Ring Amateur Boxing Club, based right in the heart of Hockwell Ring, in the Leagrave ward. And so basically, as I said, we're a boxing club, amateur boxing club, but we are quite a lot more than that, to be honest. We provide in space for youth and young children from the age of 10 upwards, and also adults to come and learn a new skill in boxing, do lots of health and fitness workouts in a very safe setting, and currently more relevant COVID safe setting as well. And basically I believe very strongly that we are very, very integral part of the community, and we serve not just Leagrave ward, but we have members from different other wards as well within the CLLD. So yeah, so basically we are applying for funding to help with multiple different projects or little things we're working towards. The whole coaching staff at the moment, everybody who's there is a volunteer. So we are looking to build on that and grow the number of coaches so that we can actually achieve more and give more by way of services. So we're looking to provide high quality coaching courses, safeguarding, first aid, all of which we've had to go through quite rigorously, and we believe in making sure that all our coaches are very highly qualified and well trained. So we are applying for funding to cover some of that, and also we would like to run some nutrition and well-being projects as well, because obviously we know I'm a personal trainer as well, so I'm very well aware that it's not just about working out. There's a lot more to the lifestyle that can benefit both your and your mental health. And a lot of people have talked about mental health. It's a real issue. Talking from personal experience and from all the kids and the youth and the adults, men and women that I've seen come in and out the club through my own personal training sessions. Mental health issue is a real thing and it's becoming a serious situation. So we would
You
like
have a minute left.
Thank you very much. But yeah, and also we would like to run ladies sessions, which I'm very feel very strongly about. Would like to run ladies boxing sessions. At the moment, there is a lot of demand, mainly coming from the parents, the mothers of the kids that drop off their children, you know, on the session evening. So we would like to be able to be equipped to be able to run really good, high quality boxing sessions for the females that would like to have a separate, more private setting. So the funding would also help with that. So we're looking at nutrition, well-being, mindfulness as well. We'll look into, we're gonna be more holistic in what we offer as a club.
Thank you. You've still got 10 seconds if you want to.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, excellent. Thank you, Michelle. Excellent, thank you very much. So can I ask everyone to cast vote for Hockwell Ring Amateur Boxing Club, please? Thank you. Excellent, thank you very much. Next project we have is Healthy Minds Luton.
Afternoon, my name's Shazia Afzal and I am the director of Healthy Minds Luton. We at Healthy Minds Luton raise awareness on your mental and physical well-being. Please do look up on our work on social media. We run workshops on raising awareness on a very sensitive subject, a subject many wish to hide away until it becomes a situation with deadly consequences. We at Healthy Minds Luton use forms of therapies to support your well-being. Talking therapies, walking exercise, and we have been doing some knitting therapies as well, which have made a difference to many people and their well-being. 2020 has been a challenging year through COVID, the loneliness, the isolation, the confusion. Many people have lost loved ones, friends, families, colleagues. It has not been easy. We are currently working on a grievance workshop to help identify your emotional well-being. Our volunteers work very closely with us to support us to create content while upping their skills in the process. Your Voices is a short video where individuals have come together to speak openly about mental health and encourage others to talk about the subject very close within our community. We give advice, guidance, and signposts where necessary. Through these testing times, we have been able to connect with our audience through our social media platforms. We support you to be mindful. We encourage you to stop, take your time, observe your surroundings, pause, and to be self-aware of yourself. It is important to remain positive and identify your mental well-being to improve your health. We at Healthy Minds Luton wish to continue our work within the community. We work very closely with other organisations to reach out to the most vulnerable to make a difference within our community. We do wish to obviously use the funding for venues and resources. Thank you.
No, I still got a minute left.
No, I'm fine. I've said what I need to do. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Shazia. Thank you very much. Okay, so can I ask everyone to cast a vote on your ballot paper they have? Thank you. And finally, we have Sporting Links, BED CIC.
Hello, everyone. My name's Paul Webb and I'm from Sporting Links, BED's community interest company. We've been running in Lee Grave, Luton area now for the last 15 years. We predominantly help young people to achieve their sporting goals, and we try to back it up with a plan B so they can achieve academically as well. So we've been running for the last 10 years, and we've helped to set up numerous clubs in Luton, including Dallow Boxing Club, Luton Boys Boxing Club, Hockwell Ring and Marsh Farm Boxing Clubs. We've also been pinnacle in setting up various football teams in Marsh Farm and Hockwell Ring as well. So we want our funding to help to carry on the good work we've been doing. and we want to try to target the young people that are aspiring sports athletes. We see there's a big problem with some of their eating habits. So some of the funding we've applied for today will help towards giving the young people and the parents of the young people education around healthy eating, what not to eat as a sports person and what to eat. Obviously, a lot of our young people from the Asian community, and maybe their staple diets may not be the best for young sports people. So we're just trying to provide education for the parents of these young sports people and the young sports people on what to eat healthily. We also want to help to provide ladies only sessions in aerobics, Pilates, and self-defense. Yeah, so that's really the crux of what we want to do. I think the Olive Tree group, who were talking earlier with Mary, I think we've got a lot of synergy with their sessions or what they want to achieve as well. So we'd like to work with them in their Beat Obesity and Live Longer. We are going to offer some of our services on Zoom and so on like this. So it'd be good to team up with some of the other people in the group, especially you, Mary. Good work you're doing. So yeah, so that's us really. Yeah, and I didn't need 2 minutes. Well, I needed 2 minutes. I didn't need the extra minute. So that's all good. Thank you, Minty.
Thank you. Who's Minty, by the way? Never mind. Thank you. That's awesome. Really, I mean, 3 minutes round with 3 boxing clubs and all these charities. And I survived the round. I've done very well, I think, myself. And you all did as well. Thank you very much. So this is the end of the projects with me. I'll pass on to my other colleagues just in a minute, and I'll communicate with you further. Marek, would you like to say anything before I pass you on to Sanjeev?
Thanks, Shahir. All I'd like to say really is I think I came here this afternoon worrying about our community and all the challenges that we're all facing. Everyone has been facing through this time, and you know, wondering where support on issues like mental health, on physical exercise, on diet, on advice and guidance, where all of that might come from. And sitting here today, I've just been really moved and as always in these sessions about the amazing work that's going on. And I'd just like to pick up on Paul's, so thank you all for that. And I'd just like to pick up on Paul's point as well, which is that one of the reasons we try and bring people together, and it's easier in a physical space, but even online, is for people to get to know the projects in our community, to make networks, make relationships, collaborate together, because we are much stronger when we do that, and we can go even further. So anything we can do to assist with that, please let us know. I know the team will be back in touch with you with the further details of the program, also some evaluation and feedback so we can get your thoughts about the next steps. So many thanks again, and thanks from all of us. Thank you, Marek.
Okay, that's me. I'm going to pass on to my colleague, Sanjeev, who's going to close the session. Thank you, everyone. It's been fantastic. So on behalf of me and Sultan, good afternoon. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Good afternoon. So as Shahir has mentioned, this concludes the presentations. We have heard from so many worthy projects today, and I hope, as I did, you also enjoyed today's sessions. The recording of this event will be uploaded on the Luton Borough Council website, and you'll be able to view it until the 13th of December. I can't encourage you enough to encourage your supporters to view each project and vote as you have done today. The voting papers will also be there for members that are unable to make it today to vote. Thank you to my community development colleagues, Shahir and Sultan, the service manager for social justice, Marek Lubelski, CLLD team members, Shamsuz and Nicholas Bray, working very hard in the background, LAG members, councillors who have attended both the sessions, Councillor Simmons, who attended the earlier session today. If there is any feedback or learning that you may think of that can improve the way we held this event today, please feel free to either email myself, Sultan or Shahir. But most of all, before I go, I'd like to thank you for your hard work and your inspiring projects. Good luck, and we will be in touch before Christmas. Thank you once again. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.